These back windows, especially on convertibles, they're of vinyl. So these can be really hard to maintain, but it's very important that you do. If you don't, you might end up replacing them every year, and these get expensive. This one's like $300 just for the window online. So it's important that we clean it, and you always want to just make sure this stays out of direct sunlight for long periods of time, because this will yellow and it'll almost embed the dirt into it. So I just took like a rag like this after we washed it, and we're drying it off, and then maybe add just a little bit more soap and clean this, and then also clean it from the inside just to make sure this is nice and clean. So here is the last one that we replaced, and you can see this has just turned yellow. And if I kind of wind this up, then you can really see the color that this is. It's like a amber, which is it's not supposed to be. Of course, what we do is we just buy some vinyl, stock clear vinyl, and then we cut it out in the shape, and we have to sew this on. It's a lot of work, but I mean, they're $300 for buying the whole window, so it's more work, but you're saving $300. So it's just important we clean this. I have a rag with some soapy water, and I'm just gonna carefully wipe this down, because if the dirt stays on here and if you have it in direct sunlight and it gets really hot, what the sun's basically gonna do is bake that dirt into the window. And that's what happened on this one. There's just dirt embedded in here that you're not gonna be able to get out. So it's important that we clean this and make sure we keep it clean. So you don't really realize how important it is to keep this really clear until you actually have one where it's dirty and you can't see out of it, and you just have to drive with your mirrors. So with a dry microfiber towel, you can get this pack of 4 for free at Harbor Freight whenever they have their coupons. So we're just gonna dry this off, make sure it's nice and clean, and we're also going to wash the inside. After a few times of replacing this, you'll understand why we're taking all these precautionary measures to make sure it doesn't happen again. We have this reflective bubble wrap, basically, that we'll put over the window anytime we park it outside, just so it won't heat up that window too much. We just put this on here, and this will keep the heat and it'll deflect. We have this cut out just a little bit bigger than this window, so it's kind of form fit under this lip here. We even could have made it a little bit bigger. You can see in some spots it's not fully underneath the fabric there, but this is gonna protect the window a lot more, and it's important that we take these measures. Whenever you close this door, it's important you just crack the windows a little bit, because you know when the sun hits the car, especially with a black top like this, the car gets really hot. It can actually melt that window and deform it and make it turn yellow. So it's important that you leave the windows cracked so there's ventilation and it won't get quite as hot. So that's how we've been protecting this back windshield, just to make sure it's lasting longer, because it sure is easy to forget one of these steps and just have this all ruined. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.